Oh, welcome, Ave, to the Wise Masterful Coaches video series on the future of coaching. Ave has been coaching executives and teams in North America, Middle East, and Europe. Before becoming coach, she was an executive herself, and she worked in different countries at multinational companies. She has been a marketing director at Coca-Cola and Telenik and has led companies. In addition, she has created 3 companies of her own. So Ave brings a view from different cultures and organizations to her coaching. And some of you may be wondering, who are the wise, masterful coaches? And I think Ave is a good example of that. But we are a group, a team of dedicated, passionate coaches, and we're dedicated to applying our wisdom to the art of coaching. So Ava, you'll remember that we gathered this year in Sicily as a group of master coaches, and we had some very generative conversation on the future of work and the future of coaching in general. And I'm looking forward to this continuing exploration and your thoughts today on the future of coaching. So Ave, will you please share with us your area of focus for today's discussion and your thoughts in this area?
Thank you, Benita. It's lovely to see you again, and it's lovely to be part of that group, especially about these types of discussions that we get to have with each other and discuss and share. So after our group discussion, I've been reading and I've been pondering. And there are so many different facets one can focus on, but I'd like to really focus from the business perspective. And what I've seen and experienced is that more and more people understand what is coaching. When I get requests, people don't wonder anymore what it is. They are like, I want coaching and I want it for team, I want it for individuals, and this is why. So I think this trend is going to be deepening. And especially that organizations, they are very much into how can I grow, how can I do it better, more efficiently, and how do I get better results? And they have figured out that coaching gives you results.
Very nice.
And especially if you think about it, any system, team, organization is only as good as the individuals that make up the system. So you can only grow if the individuals within grow. So this is my first sort of hypothesis, or the trend that I'm seeing at the moment. And based on that, my next is about coaches themselves. As the demand for coaching is increasing, that means that there will be need for more coaches. But not just any coaches, because like I said, organizations, they look for, okay, where is my ROI? You know, am I getting what I bargained for? And therefore, they will be very closely monitoring who's bringing me the results that I'm expecting and who is not. So the demand for qualified coaches increases, in my opinion. So it's not just anyone who has taken a course with somebody who tells you how to sell coaching. It's really the coaches who have put in the hours and the hours of practice, hours of study, to become the best coach they can be. So that's my second hypothesis or trend, what I'm seeing.
Well, both great trends. Great trends, Ave. Oh, and you have a third. Excellent.
I have a third, exactly. I have a third. And it's sort of like when I started thinking about it, it's just like all started linking to each other. You know, if we say that 1 is true and number 2 is true, then I think what's number 3 is actually not just the hours and the practice and the skills that the coach has, but also the experience and the width of knowledge that a coach has will also become more important. You know, in ICF, we have coaching presence as one of the core competencies, and it's sort of like saying what coaching presence is in terms of a coaching context. But I think that it's also who the coach is before and after the coaching is done. You know, how do you work with your clients? What is the type of impression you leave already when you walk in? And that's something that just, you know, AI does not have that, you know. It's the personality, it's the presence, yes, and it's also, you know, how does a coach make you feel? Not only the person that he or she is coaching, but also the people that she comes into contact with. You know, the HR manager, the CEO, other different stakeholders that coaches interact with. So these are my 3 thoughts on the future of coaching.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing those, Abby. And you know, I'm with you 100% and more. And I love how you took a systemic approach to that and connected all 3. So thank you for that. So in closing, Abby, what is the question you would like to leave the audience with to ponder on the future of work or the future of coaching?
Excellent question. So what I'm thinking that when you listen to that and we're thinking about the future of work and future of coaching, then I invite you to reflect a little longer on where could you use coaching either in today's work or in the future of where you are.
Excellent question. How can we use it? Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. So, Abby, thank you very much for sharing so generously your years of experience and your wisdom.
Thank you, Benita, for the interview.
And this is Benita Stafford-Smith signing off for the Wise Masterful Coach.